My new channel called Thought Transmission is now out on YouTube, and the first video, Make Them Think About You, is out now. And it's unlike anything you've ever heard on YouTube before. And the reason is because I'm using what I teach you about thought reflection and thought transmission, same thing, but that everyone is reflecting you, including your specific person. So go over there now, and in this Loz lesson, I will teach you what thought transmission really is and how it works on your specific person and how to make it work for you the right way. So guys, the new channel Thought Transmission has got the first video, and it's a revolutionary telepathic conversation between me and a male specific person, a mystery man. Now that mystery man can be anyone. Your specific person who you're actually with, your specific person who you're in no contact with, the one you just had a fight with, the one you just broken up with, or the one you're actually with and it's not going anywhere, it's friends with benefits, whatever. And I want you guys to use this telepathic conversation to imagine it's your specific person's voice, or you can listen to this person's voice and imagine them reflecting back the telepathic thoughts you're sending out. Because that's what's actually happening all the time. All the time you're sending out telepathic thoughts to everyone, and your specific person picks them up in their own consciousness and reflects them back to you. That's why when you're trying to manifest a specific person, you're thinking new thoughts about yourself, them, and the situation, because those get reflected out via thought transmission. Now, the whole channel will be about thought transmission. I will do a few lessons on there about it, and there'll be a course coming at some point. But the main gist of the entire channel is meditations, affirmations, sleep tapes, and videos like this that are telepathic conversations, meaning you hear my voice, you hear their voice. You hear my voice, you hear their voice. I have never heard anyone on YouTube or any other platform doing this before. It's revolutionary, and it really gets you into the state of listening as if that is what your specific person is hearing. You're sending your thoughts out that they love you and want you and they're committed to you, and they're sending them back to you, reflecting exactly what you're sending out. So I will also be turning this into a sleep tape. At the moment, it's like a 14-minute meditation, a short one. And I'll be doing sleep tapes with black screens so you can sleep overnight with it on. We're going to have different voices, female to female, male and male, okay? And also self-concept affirmations, self-concept meditations, all the stuff I normally teach that you guys are always begging me for, especially the stuff about anything to do with law of assumption, okay? Changing your state. Oh, thank you, Carolyn, for the gifts. So guys, in this Loz lesson, I'm going to go deep into how thought transmission actually works, why these meditations will work for you, and what you might be doing wrong. Now, thought transmission isn't something you start turning on and off. I have listened to some creators say things like that when they popped up on my For You page, or I've seen things I saw a really bad video recently describing it as different from telepathy. Telepathic thought is the same thing, guys. So just understand that the way telepathy works, if you go and read the gateway process or any scientific study that studied telepathy, we are all one consciousness. Therefore, everyone is sending thoughts to one another in their own reality, and the person in your reality, because we're only one consciousness, is receiving that thinking and reflecting it back to you. Right? Now you can think of it as brain waves like this going from your mind to their mind and back again. Vibration, radio frequency, however you want to think of it visually, it is literally how manifestation works. And you don't even need to understand the science of it. All you need to do is test it and see, okay? Neville Goddard would always teach you to test your new thinking and see in your reality that it's true. And he said you'll always see that it's true. And that includes bad things. So you might have a story that your specific person is a cheat, or your specific person can't be trusted, and then you'll find out that they are cheating on you, okay? Or they're reflecting the story you once held that they didn't want to commit to you, and then you find out. That is also thought transmission. A lot of you think that you're using thought transmission now, like as a positive thing. I'm doing it now, like I'm manifesting now. It's not something you can start to do. Manifesting isn't something you can start to do. You are always transmitting thought. That is how things manifest. So when people say to you, start manifesting today, or I'll teach you how to manifest, what they mean is, I'm going to teach you to manifest consciously. You're already manifesting. And if that dipshit doesn't understand that, you really shouldn't be listening to that coach. Now, the way thought transmission actually works is really hard to explain in a non-scientific way, but all I need you guys to understand is it's happening. And the way to test it is to do little things like think to yourself, I'm going to get free coffee everywhere I go. I'm going to get a free coffee this week, or I'm going to get free things. That's a really simple, easy test. And then it'll happen and you'll think, was that a coincidence or did I do that? What you did, you sent thoughts out to a person who felt compelled to give you something for free or give you a free coffee, right? And if you think back to examples in your life that felt like coincidences, they weren't. You reflected that thought out and that person reflected it back. They have no choice but to reflect back what you dominantly think, because they are dominantly in your reality, your consciousness. Not dominantly, they are. They can only be as you are. And that's how thought transmission works. So in this particular meditation, what I'm trying to get you to understand is as I'm reflecting the thoughts out to the specific person, they then respond in their voice back to me with the thoughts I just sent out. So when you go and listen to it, I am making them think about me by sending those thoughts, and then I'm imagining them thinking them back, okay? And if you can really truly imagine that that's you and this is your specific person while you listen, you'll have magic effects because you're really ensconcing yourself in the reality that they're receiving the thinking. It'll stop doubt. It'll stop you questioning it. It'll stop you thinking this isn't working. It will start convincing your subconscious mind that they're receiving the thinking. And the more you send it out, the more they are receiving it. Because a lot of you aren't realizing the great majority of you are sending out bad thinking. I know that I've had situations in my life where I've thought bad things and then they've manifested. And all I can do when they've manifested is go, huh. Now, a lot of you don't go, huh? You go, oh God! I'm at a point in my life when something bad manifests, I know deep down that I subconsciously thought bad things, and now, ta-da, here they are. I reflected them out via thought transmission to that person, whoever, and the situation has occurred and I can't be angry at it. And that's what I keep telling you guys constantly, that if you don't understand that, you're not going to understand the reverse. So a lot of you just want to understand positive things happening as manifestation. But if you don't get that negative things happen, you're kind of not really understanding this. And that's why you guys can be doing robotic affirmations or other people's meditations on YouTube or listening to affirmation tapes, and then it's still not working and you're not understanding why. Because I'm subconscious laws and I teach you what you're subconsciously thinking. And if you're really honest with yourself, the thoughts you've been transmitting silently in the back of your mind subconsciously weren't good. So even when you were thinking these thoughts, these good new thoughts that they're thinking about you, they love me so much, they're thinking about me, they can't stop texting me, then it doesn't work out and you think, oh, that meditation didn't work, it didn't work for me. No, what you didn't do was uncover what you were subconsciously still sending out telepathically. And that's what all my content is about, all my teaching videos. So you can watch my teaching videos at Subconscious Laws, my normal Subconscious Laws channel. Then come over to Thought Transmission and there'll be way more meditations, guided meditations, affirmations, sleep tapes, and telepathic conversations like this. And come and suggest in the comments under this video, make them think about you that's out right now, what you'd like me to make. So what would you like me to make, guys? Give me some suggestions here in the live about the kind of videos you would like me to make on the Thought Transmission channel. What's this? When something bad happens in my reality, I say, there you go, being a master manifester. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Look, some of you really need to understand that when you can get to that point where you can go, I always do this. Like the dog in the meme drinking the coffee in the fiery burning down house. This is fine. Now, how did I manifest this shit show? How did I manifest this abomination in front of me? I know. I was thinking deep down, What? This person doesn't want to commit to me. This person is a player. This person, so say you got cheated on or something, right? Or the person said, I don't really want to commit or something. You've got to really investigate yourself and think, what was I thinking? If someone steals money from you and you were doing a business deal with them or something, and you think back to the times when you were questioning what they were doing or questioning whether you could trust them or second guessing them, that's what manifested the stealing of the money. You understand? You've got to really investigate it. And when you can get to this point, guys, and be like, that's the key to manifesting correctly. Because then you know what to change. When you're in this state of, how did I do that? Then you won't get thrown, you won't get upset. You'll just be like, I did that, didn't I? Oh, well, now what? Now I've got to transmit the right thoughts. So that's what this channel is all about. So you guys are actually transmitting the right thoughts, not the fucking wrong ones that are basically manifesting a reality you don't want or not manifesting anything at all. You're the best, Loz. Oh, thank you, darling. What's this? You played such a huge role in me being a great manifester, so thank you, Loz. Much love. Oh, thank you, darling. Your mind is so powerful. Yes, guys. Loz, I know my bad thinking is pushing SP away, but I can't stop thinking it. Well, then you're fucked, darling. I don't know what you want me to do. Come around there and give you a lobotomy of the brain and put my brain in there for you. Please also put your old ones so we can find them in the same place. Well, they're all in my sleep tape, guys, but you can't repeat things on YouTube. So I can't take my sleep tapes that are already on my Subconscious Laws YouTube and move them up there. You're not allowed to. It'll pick it up in the algorithm and say copyright strike, right? So I'm not going to put any of my short affirmation videos here or my long sleep tapes or any of my meditations from Subconscious Laws. They're going to stay in my 8-hour sleep tape playlist at Subconscious Laws. I'll put it here on YouTube. Then there's my meditation guided meditations playlist at Subconscious Laws. But from now on, I'm not putting any more meditations, affirmations on that channel. It's all going on this channel. All right, guys. But I will put all the shorts on my Thought Transmission TikTok, my Thought Transmission Instagram. Okay. So what would you like me to make, guys? Let me know. What are your suggestions here? Let me read. Money, celebrating a wedding anniversary, yes. What else would you like me to make telepathic tapes on? Self-concept sleep tapes, being prioritized, more specific person. Yeah, anything else? Can you make an ultimate self-concept one for the main self-concept issues? Yes, of course, but what self-concept issues? So I could make a plethora of self-concept tapes for you guys. I will do that. And you've got to find the one specific to you. This is the biggest problem, guys, with you listening to meditation tapes on YouTube. I have listened to a few, and so many of them are so non-specific, right? They're covering a whole lot of bases. They've got to be specific to you, and they've got to be about your issues you've uncovered subconsciously on my Subconscious Laws YouTube channel. Because if it's just general shit, it won't have any effect. And if this does have an effect and it does make you feel funny or you hear my voice go funny in the middle of the night when you're listening to a sleep tape, that means it's having an effect. I remember somebody wrote something about I sounded like a demon on one of my tapes and had a whole argument with me. And then I realized what they were describing was their subconscious mind not wanting to hear the new affirmations that I was giving them and distorted my voice so that it would put them off. Right? I know someone used to throw their phone across the room and turn it off. There were people in my following when I first started the sleep tapes would find that they'd turn their phone off in the middle of the night, like they'd literally turned it off in their sleep because their subconscious hated hearing the new self-concept affirmations because they were specific to them and your subconscious doesn't want to change. All right? So what I'll do, I'll put a whole lot out, but you guys put the suggestions in the comments under the Make Them Think About You video, okay? I record my own ones that are tailored to me. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, guys. So once you know what to affirm, once you know what you need to think, tailor them to yourself. That happened to me too. You turn your phone off, yeah? Yes, sleep tapes, that would be awesome. Great. Completely awesome, completely life-changing. Good. I was listening to one of your sleep tapes in the right. I threw the phone across the room. Yes, you threw the phone across the room. This is what happens, guys. When I found this out, when I first started doing sleep tapes, I couldn't believe it, but people were. So don't be thrown if that's what happens to you. And my content is very specific. I don't do wishy-washy general shit. When you do my courses, when you do my self-concept course and Worthy as Fuck for Love, I literally assess your self-concept issues so you know exactly what to affirm, exactly what to think, exactly the story you have that you need to change. And all my other courses make you self-investigate those things so you know what to change. No wishy-washy shit here on this channel, guys. Okay, so come over and subscribe at Thought Transmission. Press the subscribe button. on this video make them think about you. Tell me what you think of the video. Try and listen to it every day for 21 days or on repeat, okay, like today. And then tell me what effect it had on you, okay, how it made you feel by imagining your specific person talking back to you. And also give your suggestions of what you'd like me to make over on that channel under the comments, and subscribe, and also just subscribe to my normal Subconscious Laws YouTube as well, where all my lessons like this will go. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.